Recording in progress.
Good evening. We welcome you to this Provo Municipal Council meeting this Tuesday, July 22nd. It's 5:30 p.m. We'll begin with a roll call, starting with Councillor Hoban.
Yes, I'm here.
Just say your name.
Travis Hoban.
Becky Bogdan.
Catrice McKay.
Gary Garrett.
Rachel Whipple.
George Handley.
Thank you. And we welcome also Mayor Michelle Kafusi. We'll begin with an opening prayer offered by a recent member of the Provo Planning Commission, Jeff Whitlock, after which will be led by Councillor Handley in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Our Father in heaven, we are grateful that we could come here today and engage in the civic process. We are grateful that we have this opportunity, and we ask thee that please bless that the proceedings will go well. We're grateful that we were all able to attend, and that as we depart, may do so in safety. Please bless those around the world in need of hunger and those facing violence, that they may have safety and that thy protection will be with them. And these things we say in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen.
Rise and join me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Councillor Handley, and also thank you, Jeff. First, we would like to turn a moment over to Councillor Handley, who is going to introduce some special guests we have with us here tonight.
Thank you. I have two friends visiting from the country of Iran, Ali and Mariam Tagdira, who are here visiting Utah on a visit to Brigham Young University. He'll be lecturing tomorrow. He's a translator of Henry David Thoreau and Ralph Waldo Emerson. And they're wonderful people who've had the opportunity to come and visit different parts of the country. And they've been observing a city council meeting today in Provo and having a very enjoyable time. So we're very grateful and honored by their presence here tonight. Thank you.
Please stand, Ollie and Miriam.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Thank you. First, we have a presentation recognizing the Provo City Employee of the Month. We'll turn the time over to Mayor Kafusi for that presentation.
Chair Garrett and Vice Chair Whipple and members of the Municipal Council, thank you for the opportunity to recognize an exceptional employee whose dedication, professionalism, and service have made a meaningful and lasting impact on our community. While One Provo is built on the strength of collaboration and teamwork, it's also important to acknowledge the remarkable individuals who consistently go above and beyond in their roles each day. So this evening, I'm pleased to invite Airport Director Brian Torgerson to present the July 2025 Employee of the Month Award to an outstanding member of the airport team.
Chair Garrett, Municipal Council, we're excited today to recognize Matt Jensen as the Employee of the Month for the airport, from the airport department. If you've ever wondered who keeps our airport running smoothly behind the scenes day or night, Matt's definitely one of those who make it happen. Matt is a true airport professional who joined the Provo airport team just over 3 years ago after spending nearly a decade at Salt Lake City International Airport. From handling airfield operations to coordinating with teams across the airport, Matt brings calm, focus, and a can-do attitude to everything thrown his way. Always dependable and never afraid to deal with the tough issues, Matt sets the standard for what it means to be a true team player. Matt is directly responsible for maintaining our Part 139 airport certification, which allows commercial air service to operate here in Provo. Matt is responsible for creating the work schedule for all operations staff. He ensures that our ARF operations meet FAA regulations, oversees the wildlife hazard management plan, directs the snow and ice control program, coordinates the airline gate schedule at the terminal, and so much more. Matt truly is the man behind the curtain that helps to make things run smoothly at the airport. Matt, thank you for all your hard work, long hours, night and weekend phone calls, and your witty, smart aleck humor. Thank you, Shalise, also his supportive wife. We're lucky to have you, and we're glad we're glad to finally shine a spotlight on everything that you do. Thank you, Matt.
Makes sense.
Thank you, Matt, and congratulations. Next, we have a presentation by the mayor recognizing a new certified municipal clerk. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. John Borgut is making that presentation. Thank you.
Yes, Council Chair Garrett, Municipal Council, it's my pleasure to make this, present this award. And I'd like to have Heidi Allman, if she could come over, our city recorder. I received this letter recently, and I just kind of wanted to share it with you from Dawn Abrahamson. She is the president of the International Institute of Municipal Clerks, also known as IIMC. It says, Heidi Allman of City of Provo has earned a designation of the Certified Municipal Clerk, which is awarded by the International Institute of Municipal Clerks. IIMC grants the CMC designation only to municipal clerks who have completed demanding educational requirements and have a record of significant contributions to their local government, community, and state. In light of the speed and dramatic nature of changes these days, lifelong learning is not only desirable, but it is necessary for all in local government to keep pace with the growing demands and changes of citizens we serve. Your city can take immense pride in Heidi's educational accomplishments and achievements of this milestone. On behalf of the IIMC Board of Directors, I'm honored to endorse the conferring of CMC to Heidi Allman, CMC of the City of Provo City. We share your pride in this achievement, and we applaud your support of the role Heidi plays in the city. I've had the good fortune of working with Heidi since she was promoted within the city to the city recorder, and she has done an amazing job. And I would say from the very outcome, almost immediately after she was promoted to this position, she started improving herself and started learning her duties and responsibilities And as each of the council members knows, which she works very closely with the council, she does an amazing job. And so I would like to present this award to her formally as part of our council meeting and just thank her for her service and her commitment to the city.
Thank you, John, and congratulations, Heidi. Yes.
This is Kim Crane. She's here on behalf of the Central Utah
Oh,
Recorders
wonderful.
Association
Okay. Yeah,
and IIMC. Is it okay if she says
of
something
course.
as well?
Uh-huh.
Thank you, Mayor and Council. I just wanted to say congratulations to Heidi. She's done an amazing job and it takes a lot of work to get these certifications. And thank you to you and your city manager and staff for allowing her to do the trainings and the classes and stuff. So I won't take up much time, but congratulations, Heidi. We're very proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you again. John, we'll leave the microphone to you again for a presentation regarding Provo City as the Utah IT recipient of Utah IT Excellence Award.
Awesome. I would ask Josh Ehrig if he could come up, please. Thank you. Provo City's Information Division has been named the recipient of the 2025 Utah IT Excellence Award for Best Partnership for its leadership in creating and championing the Utah Government IT Mutual Aid Agreement. Many of you have maybe even seen this. It was in the Daily Herald paper. It's been broadcast, and it's an amazing accomplishment. This marks the third year in a row that Provo City's team has earned statewide recognition for innovation and collaboration in public service technology. The IT Mutual Aid Agreement was launched on March the 12th, 2025, and was spearheaded by the Provo IT Director, Josh Ehrig. In partnership with more than 25 other Utah jurisdictions, the agreement establishes a formal framework allowing cities, counties, and special service districts to share IT personnel, expertise, and cybersecurity resources when emergencies arise, ranging from cyber threats to natural disasters. This statewide partnership grew directly from discussions led by the Provo Information Systems Division, said Josh Ehrig. By applying the public safety mutual aid model to IT, we build a collaborative, legally sound structure that allows swift, secure cross-support between agencies without added strain to tax holder dollars. And then from Eric Fusi, this isn't just about disaster response. It's about building a stronger, more prepared community. Provo is proud to lead the way. The award was formally presented on June 24th at the Utah Digital Government Summit, but we wanted to take the opportunity in our council meeting to recognize Josh and the IT division as well as the city for this amazing honor. And the best part is that this mutual aid agreement is truly going to make a difference. We've all seen situations where there's been a fire or a natural disaster, and we've seen public works, we've seen police and fire work together on these similar agreements where they get in, help each other, and solve a real big problem. And this will be no different. And the best part is this is all about partnership. The award is the partnership award this year, and Provo truly is a partner in all they do, and this is a great example of that. So I would like to formally recognize this award to Josh and his team and for his effort. Thank you, Josh.
Congratulations, Josh. We're very proud of the work that our IT team does. Wonderful job.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thanks, John.
Thank you. And John, could you come back to the podium for 1 second? Is this your last council meeting?
It is.
He said with awareness.
We just want to thank you as a council. On behalf of the council, I extend appreciation and gratitude to you. Your service to our council has been remarkable. At budget time every year, your trusted voice and thoroughness with the budget has been very helpful to us. How many years have you served as Provo City Administrative Services Director?
22,
22 years. And overall with the city?
just under 30, 29 and a half years.
29 and a half. Remarkable career, remarkable service to the city, John, and we thank you as a council for your service.
It's been, it's been an honor and a pleasure, and it means a lot to me. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, John. We'll now begin the public comment portion of our meeting. As indicated on the screen, a required public hearing will be held for certain agenda items prior to council action. After each item has been presented, time to comment will be provided for all those who wish to speak. For items that do not require a public hearing, comment will still be taken following the presentation of the item. At this time, up to 15 minutes have been set aside for open public comment period, which is intended to allow comment on matters that do not appear on the agenda, but are still limited to topics regarding municipal business or council purview. During any public comment period, each speaker is generally limited to 2 minutes. Due to noticing requirements, no formal action will be taken in the meeting on matters that do not appear on the agenda. Those who wish to make any comment at this time can approach the podium. If you're listening via Zoom, you can just raise your hand on the, use the icon. As you come to the podium, please just state your name and your city of residence. Welcome.
Lay down. Lay down. Hello. My name is Lionheart. It's my street name. It's what I go by. I was born in Provo. I love your sign, welcome home. It feels like coming home. I've been gone for a while. For the majority of the past year, I've been living in Grants Pass, Oregon, and also investigating what works and what doesn't for their homeless population. I am also a member of the population here in Provo that does not have a fixed address, that does not have a physical home. And I'd like to talk to you about a couple things that I've noticed over the past 2 months while I've been here in Provo that I think really increase the suffering of your homeless population. The first thing would be that when I go to the Food and Care Coalition to receive any services, I have to sign a contract saying that I will not be within a half mile of that facility anytime before or after my services. I've got 15 minutes to half an hour to leave. That's really tough for people experiencing homelessness, especially those of us who have disabilities, who are in wheelchairs. When I need and want to move up in the world, identification is the key for me to be able to do that. I need ID to open a bank account, to purchase a vehicle, to really move forward at all, to be able to rent a place. And when I went through the entire process that I knew I could do because I attended BYU for years, I had medical records there and was able to get my birth certificate, social security card. When I went to the DMV here, they don't do that, right? I had to go 7.4 miles to the closest driver's license office. That took me 6 days in a wheelchair. 6 days to get there, 3 days to get there, 3 days to get back. We need a champ.
Thank you. Thank you, Lion. Appreciate your comment. Others? Okay. Kevin, go ahead and, I'm sorry, who is it? John? John, go ahead and unmute your phone and move forward with your comment.
Can you guys see me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. I'm John. I live in Provo. Several years ago, I allowed 2 of my employees to borrow my vehicle so that they could go to Arizona. On the ride back, they were pulled over for speeding, which ended with my vehicle being towed. When I asked the police for the official reason that my car was towed, they just told me the events of that night, saying that the person driving was speeding, he had driver's license issues, and the vehicle insurance wasn't correct or reporting correctly. It was as if 3 non-towable incidences would equal 1 towable violation. It wasn't until after 11 months of endless calls and emails to that trooper, his supervisors, the chief of police, the news, the assistant attorney general's office, and the governor's office that I was finally reimbursed my towing fee. I was persistent because the laws were on my side. My friends pointed out to me that I would have made more money had I just spent my time focused on my normal job. However, I reminded them that there's more to life than just making money. And I have the same name as my great uncle, Nathan Hale, who gave his life so that we could have the freedoms that we share today. What type of ungrateful and unprincipled patriot would I be if I allowed the government that he died for to become oppressive and not even follow the very laws that they themselves set? And when the Federal Fair Housing Act so clearly states local communities must provide reasonable accommodation for sober homes, how can I allow the concerned, comfortable Christians who are the very members of my faith to stop me from doing the work of the Lord by breaking that law when I too regret that I have but one life to live for my God and my country?
Thank you, John. Thank you for calling in tonight. We appreciate your comment.
Thank you.
Are there any others here who would like to share public comment at this time? If not, we'll close public comment and move to our first agenda item, which is a resolution consenting to board and commission appointments. This will be presented to us by Mayor Kafusi.
Thank you. We are just recently past July 1, which is our turnover date for our boards and commissions. So bear with me. We've got a few reappointments to do. So I am recommending the following appointments and reappointments to Provo City's boards and commissions as indicated below and submit this for the council's advice and consent. The first, Jeff DeMille. I am recommending Jeff be reappointed to a 3-year term on the airport board ending June 30th, 2028. Beth Province. I am recommending Beth be reappointed to a 3-year term on the Transportation and Mobility Advisory Committee ending June 30th, 2028. David Hurtado. David has served on the Transportation Mobility Advisory Committee for the past 3 years and is a local business owner in Provo. I recommend that David be appointed to fill the expired seat left by James Hamula for a 3-year term on the Transportation and Mobility Advisory Committee, ending June 30th, 2028. Kendall Thurston. Kendall served on Wasatch Elementary's Community Council, helping develop safe routes after the school's relocation. She worked with the district, city planners, and neighbors to identify priority areas for improved safety and accessibility. I recommend her appointment to the Transportation Mobility Advisory Committee, seat vacated by Joy McMurray for a 3-year term ending June 30th, 2028. Marion Shumway. Marion is an experienced educator with a global background and a strong appreciation for the library's role in the community. She served on multiple boards and advisory committees, offering valuable insight. I recommend her appointment to the library board seat previously held by Cindy Goggin for a 2-year term ending June 30th, 2027. Jenny Spatafora. I'm recommending Jenny be reappointed to a 3-year term on the library board ending June 30th, 2028. Alyssa Hanson, I'm recommending Alyssa be reappointed to a 3-year term on the library board ending June 30th, 2028. Matthew Wheelwright. Matthew is a home builder and a land developer who teaches construction management at BYU. Previously served as a neighborhood chair for District 1 and has demonstrated strong community commitment. I recommend his appointment to the Planning Commission seat, formerly held by Jeff Whitlock, for a 3-year term ending June 30th, 2028. Joel Temple. Joel holds a master's in urban and regional planning with a focus on housing and transportation in the Mountain West. With experience in nonprofits, transportation agencies, and community planning, he is well qualified to serve. I am recommending his appointment to the Planning Commission seat, previously held by Adam Shin, for a 3-year term ending June 30th, 2028. Stephanie Breinholt. I'm recommending Stephanie be reappointed to a 3-year term on the Arts Council ending June 30th, 2028. Nate Keller. I'm recommending Nate be reappointed to a 3-year term on the Arts Council ending June 30th, 2028. And Isaac King. I am recommending Isaac be reappointed to a 3-year term on the Arts Council ending June 30th, 2028.
Thank you, Mayor. Any questions for the mayor? Any clarification, points of clarification? Thank you. Any discussion? This item is available for public comment. If there is anyone here who would like to make a public comment, you can step to the podium. If not, we'll look to the council to see if there is any question. And finally, we'll call for a vote then on this resolution. Councillor McKay,
Yes.
Councillor Christensen,
Yes.
Councillor Handley,
Yes.
Councillor Bogdan,
I think Beth needs to come and give a speech, but I'll say yes.
Councillor Whipple,
Yes.
and Councillor Garrett, yes. So that resolution passes by a vote
Hey, what am I, chopped liver?
of 7-0. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, Councillor Hoban.
Yes.
Councillor Hoban. Thank you.
You just knew how I was going to vote, so no big deal.
Yes. I skipped right over you. That resolution now passes by a vote of 7-0. Thank you. Next, we have a public hearing regarding the issuance of wastewater revenue bonds for State of Utah loan. This will be presented to us by Public Works Administration Division Director Jimmy McKnight.
Thank you. I wanted to introduce this public hearing, give some background on the purpose behind it. For the next phase of our reclamation plant, we have identified 2 sources of outside funding to help us spread the cost of these improvements over future years. The first listed here is a $7 million award from the State Water Quality Board, which consists of $2.5 million grant and $4.5 million of a 20-year loan at 0.75% interest. The purpose of today's public hearing is regarding that $4.5 million loan. Another component is the $29 million revenue bond, which was approved in November and issued in February or January. The original action from the council on these items of funding was in November of 2024, where a public hearing was also held and a resolution approved authorizing $37 million of revenue bonds. And as I mentioned, $29 million was issued privately in January at 3.75% interest. This remaining component that requires a public hearing is the last 4.5 million issuance of bonds for the state loan. Before we close with the state, they have required us to submit a notice to all sewer customers and hold an additional public hearing before we close on the loan. With help from our customer service department, behind me, we have sent out over 21,000 public notices to each sewer customer in Provo. And are now welcoming comment on the $4.5 million state loan. And we have water resources staff and reclamation staff, and Eric Hunter, our bond counsel, who, and myself, we're willing and ready to answer any questions about the funding.
Thank you, Jimmy. Could you remind us then, is this the second public hearing for this
Yes.
item? Okay. So you'll be able to, after this public hearing, you'll be able to move forward then with your full report.
Yes, to close with the state.
Okay. Any questions for Jimmy or any member of the team? All right. Thank you, Jimmy.
Thank you.
We'll now open this item for the required public hearing of this, the issuance of this wastewater revenue bond. If there's no public comment, we'll close the public hearing. And thank you again, Jimmy, and your team for putting this item together for us, for your great work. All right, the next item on our agenda is an ordinance amending the consolidated fee schedule to add a congressional expedite passport postage fee. This will be presented by Brittany Densley, our call center manager.
Hello again. All right, so customer service started off accepting our passport applications in 2018, and we were doing about 20 to 30 applications a month, and our peak months now are over 200 applications. Earlier this year, we were asked by the Western Passport Agency if we'd like to become one of 2 locations in Utah that would like to participate and start accepting congressional expedite passport applications. This designation allows Provo City to assist individuals who have received a congressional letter authorizing urgent travel within 6 to 14 days. And so as part of that expedited process, Provo City is required to priority express ship the completed applications to the passport agency. The agency has requested that this postage cost be passed on to the applicants. So we're just proposing an amendment to the current fee schedule to include the $27.50 postage fee for that. And that's all I've got.
Any questions for Brittany? Thank you, Brittany.
Thank you.
We'll now open this item for public comment. If there are any here who would wish to speak, you can come to the podium. If not, we'll close public comment and invite any discussion by council members. All right, we'll call for a vote then. Councillor Hoban.
Yes.
Councillor Whipple.
Yes.
Councillor Garrett, yes. Councillor McKay.
Yes.
Councillor Christensen.
Yes.
Councillor Handley.
Yes.
And Councillor Bogdan.
Yes.
Thank you. So this item passes by a vote of 7-0. Thank you. If there's no objection, we'll now adjourn the Provo Municipal Council meeting by unanimous consent. Thank you again.
Recording stopped.